Okay, good evening, class. Today we start our coordinate geometry chapter, and in this chapter, we'll discuss about two things. Okay, what two things? Two formation. Okay, basically, this chapter is on two formula. First is distance formula, second is section formula. Okay, both formula distance and section on coordinate. Okay, you know about coordinate, x-axis and y-axis, right? And y-axis. Look at here. If here any 2 point, suppose one point is here and another point may be here. Okay, our target to find the distance between two coordinate. Okay, this one. If we give here point A and point B, so our first is what is the distance between A and B, then we use distance formula. And second formation is if any point on this line, like here a point, okay, here a point, suppose let this point is P. Now our target to find the coordinate of P. Okay, P coordinate, we write coordinate like this, yes or no? First coordinate is x coordinate, second coordinate is y. Similarly here x and y, here also x y coordinate. In these three coordinate xy, but all a b c a b p, all coordinate are different. So how we find p coordinate? Then we use section formula. Section mean any line divided by a point, then it's two section. One section is AP and second section is PB. Okay. So how we find this point coordinate? So we use section formula. So let's start our class. So first question is, what is a mathematician favorite type of tree? The name of tree is geometry. Okay. So in this two my student in Mizoram. Okay, look at here. The chapter number 7. Okay, chapter number 7 and name is coordinate geometry. You know about it in class 9 also. And one is x coordinate, we can say abscissa, and y coordinate we can say ordinate. Okay, and in x-axis point always, in x-axis all point denote in what form, what kind of form? X-axis we denote x comma 0, because on all x-axis always lies only x values where y is 0. Okay, and in y-axis y value and all x value is 0 in on y-axis. So let's start. Look at here. This is a distance formula. Okay, distance formula is x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square and whole root. How it's become? We use PT theorem. PT mean Pythagoras theorem. Look at here, P point. P point coordinate is x1 and y1, and Q point coordinate is x2 and y2. How we find both distance? Look at here. If this point is x1 and here S point is x2. Similarly, when we connect a dot over here, look at here, and second dot here. Nice. Now this point is y1 and here point is y2. How we find pt distance? If O to R distance is x and O to S distance is x2. So we directly subtract x2 minus x1. Similarly, here also this distance is y1 and our all distance is y2. So how we get this distance? y2 minus y1. Now look at this portion, 90-degree angle. PQT a right angle triangle. Okay, so hypotenuse is opposite side of 90-degree and the rest two side is base and perpendicular. And what about PT theorem? PT theorem mean hypotenuse square. PT theorem mean hypotenuse square, base square plus perpendicular square, other two sides square. Hypotenuse here the value is PQ and base is PT and perpendicular is what? TQ. So put the value PQ square is equal to PT value is x2 minus x1, x2 minus x1 whole square because here square, plus TQ is y2 minus y1 whole square. Look at here, if we remove square sign from left hand side, then the right hand side will take root and write again the term x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Now it's become distance formula. Look at here, PQ is equal to root x2 minus x1 square, y2 minus y1 square. If you subtract this one, give name x1, y1, x2, y2, then also subtract, no problem. Okay, let's start our class. Why do some algebra teacher feel superior to geometry teacher? Because geometry teachers are symbol minded. Ha 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 ha. Look at here. Find the distance between following pair of point. Two following pair of point. Suppose a line. This is a line, and one point is 2, 3. Second point is 4, 1. We give here A, and this point name is B. So our target is find the distance between A, B. So what is distance formula? Distance between A, B. We can write like this, okay? Distance formula, right here, distance formula. x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Always write formula when you apply it. You learn automatically. So how we decide which one is x1 and x2? Just give the name. Look at here. How I solve. I give here x, y, x and y. Give anyone 1, 1 and 2 to name. I give here x1, y1, x2, y2. Some student write 1, 2, 1, 2. No. x1, y1, x2, y2. Now put the value. x2 is what? 4. x1 is what? 2 whole square plus y2 is 1 minus 3 whole square. Okay. Now 4 minus 1 is what? 4 minus 1 mean 3 square plus 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3. 1 is positive, 3 is negative. So always subtraction. 1 positive, 1 negative, always subtract. 3 minus 1, we get 2. Which sign term is greater, 3 is greater than 1, so 3 sign is negative, so 2 is also negative whole square. I hope everyone know how we find square. 3 square mean base, it means 3 multiplied 2 times, 3 into 3 9. Similarly, minus 2 square mean what? Minus 2 square mean minus 2 into minus 2. So minus into minus plus 2 into 2 4. The minus 2 square value is 4. So right here 3 square mean 9 and 2 square mean 4. The exact answer is root 13. Okay, I hope everyone understand. Let's move on second part of the question. Similarly, we solve this question. Okay, no need to make the line. If you make the line, it's good. If you give directly, suppose I solve this question, so I give here solution and write here x1 y1 x2 y2. You can solve like this also. And if you make the line and proper graph, it's so beautiful solution writing. Okay, so first of all, write the distance formula. Give a and b name. Distance formula is root x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. If my voice is less, then use earphone. Okay, so put the value. X2 value is what? X2 value is minus 1 and minus sign formula. X1 value is minus 5. So write here minus 5 square. Okay, I hope you understand. Plus, I just put the value. If we give here the formula sign minus, this minus is in formula. Okay. Next, minus from formula, and we put the value. Y2 value is 3 and y1 value is 7 square. Okay. Now, lot of students make mistake here only. This type of sign. Here minus, they put directly minus 5. Minus 1, minus 5. X1 value is minus 5. Negative sign also in formula. Okay. So how we solve minus 1? Look at here. Minus into minus plus and 5 square. Okay. Mostly student make mistake in sign. If you change only one sign, the whole solution wrong. Now 3 is positive, 7 is negative, subtract 7 minus 3, we get 4. Which term is greater? 7. 7 sign is negative, so give here negative sign and square. Minus 1 plus 5, always one term negative, one term positive, subtraction. 5 minus 1, 4. Sign, which term is greater? 5. 5 sign is positive, so no need to give sign positive. Okay, so square. If you want to give positive sign, you can give, but no need. And minus 4 square. Okay, tell me the 4 square value. 4 square mean 4 into 4, 16 plus minus 4 square, minus 4 into minus 4 plus 4 plus 16. The answer is root 32. Root 32. Unit. Distance comes here in unit. Okay. If you want to change 32, factorize 32. 32 divide by 2. What we get? 16. 16 divide by 2. What we get? 8. 8 divided by 2, 4. 4 divided by 2, 2. And 2 divided by 2, 1. How many factor? Pair 2 and 2. So how we write? You can, if you want to write, you can write like this. 2 into 2, 4. And only 2 have no pair. So write in root unit. You can write like this also. Okay. Now let's move on part 3. So in this formation again, Same thing, write distance formula. Distance formula is root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. How we decide x1 y1? Right here x, second value y, x, y, give here 1 1 and 2 2. Now put the value. X1 value is, x2 value is minus a, minus sign formula, x1 value is a and whole square plus y2 value is minus b, y1 value is only b square. We just put the value. Okay, lot of student one doubt, why we don't write here more bracket? If you want to write, you can write, because before it no value, that's why we don't write the bracket two time. Okay, but here the negative sign formula, that's why we write here negative value in bracket. So when we open the bracket, we easily identify why it's become plus. Okay, minus minus term always 8, a and 8, how many a? 2a, and sign negative square. Similarly, b and b both are negative, so add the value 2b and sign negative square. So tell me, negative term square always positive, because minus into minus plus. 2 square is 4 and a square is a square, plus 2 square is 4 and b square mean b square. Take 4 common. If you take 4 common, the remaining term is what? A square plus b square. But here you know root 4 value is 2. So in the remaining term, in always stay in root. A square plus b square. Lot of students cancel out square with root. No, if the whole square, then we cancel out the root. Unit answer. Okay, let's move on next. Second question is, find the distance between point 0 0 and 3615. Can you now find the distance between two town A and B discussed in section 7.2? We can solve only this question. Okay, 7.2 similar, that's type. Okay, here look at in the graph. A is what? A point is origin. So origin point coordinate is 0 in comma 0, and B coordinate is what? 36 and 15. Y value is 15. Like this. A2 distance on this point is 36 and B distance is 15. Simply it's become right angle triangle. Yes or no? We can solve by PT theorem also, and if you want to solve, simply you can solve by distance formula also. Look at here, 36 square plus 15 square is equal to hypotenuse square. Same thing become here. Distance formula is what? Distance formula is root x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Okay, now pause the video and try to solve itself. We just put the value. 2 coordinate a coordinate value is 0 0, so give x and y name. Here also x and y, give 1 1 and 2 2. So put the value. X2 value is what? 36. 36 minus 0 square plus 15 minus 0 square. Okay, some student here write directly. No. Why? Because you need to follow each step. That's why you get full marks for a question. Okay, now 36 minus 0, what we get? 36 square plus 15 minus 0, 15 square. 36 square is what? 6, 3, 6, 18, 18, 2, 36, and 36 plus 3, 39. So 9 and 3, 3 3 is 9 and 3 12. 1296 plus 15 square is 225, and when you add what we get, 5 and 6 11, and 11 1 carry 1 and 9 10, 10 into 12 1 carry 2 and 2 4 and 5 1 unit digit 1. It means the squaring root term is unit digit 1 or 9. Okay, 15 is near about the square of 3. 3 square is 9 and 4 square is 16. So here, even if 31 or 39, 30 square is what? It's square near about 4 16 na? So it means 39. The answer is 39. 39 unit. Now move on next question. Hypotenuse. Remember like this. ABC is a right angle triangle. This side is hypotenuse. Okay, determine the point R collinear. Collinear mean what? Collinear mean if all point lie on a line. If all 3 point lies on a line, it means the all point are collinear. Suppose point A, point B and point C. So point A, B, C. How we identify point are collinear? The distance of AB, if point are collinear, plus distance of BC is equal to distance of AC. If it proved, it means the all point are collinear. So we give the name first point A, second point B and third point C. 1 5, B point is 2 3, C point is -2 and -11. So first we find out the distance of AB. During the distance of AB, write the distance formula: x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So how we decide which one is x1? Here A and B points. So give x1, y1, x2, y2 and put the value here. X2 value is what? 2. X1 value 1 whole square plus y2 value 3 minus 5 whole square. 2 minus 1, 1 square plus 3 minus 5 minus 2 square. 1 square is 1, 2 square is minus 2 square is 4. Root 1 plus 4 root 5. Second, our target distance of BC. Now I solve directly. Okay, you can write here formula and put the values. Follow same step. B and C, it means it's become x1 y1 and it's become x2 y2. -2 minus 2 minus 2 square plus 11 minus 11 minus 3 minus 11 minus 3. I can solve directly. Okay, when you put the write the formula and put the value, you get this thing. -2 minus 1, what we get? -3 whole square plus -11 minus 3 minus 14. If both term are negative, then we add the term and sign is negative. -3 square is 9 and 14 square is 196. Root, what we get? 196 plus 9 -2 here, sorry. So we get 4 4 square is 16, right here, minus 4 square plus 4 square is 16 plus 196 and root. What we get? 6 6 12 and 212 unit. Okay, any unit, centimeter, meter, anything else. Now we find distance of AC. How we find distance of AC? C coordinate minus A coordinate. I directly apply distance formula. Minus 2 minus 1. Minus 2 minus 1 square, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, minus 11 minus 5. Minus 11 minus 5. So negative term 8. What we get? Minus 3 whole square plus minus 16 whole square. So minus 3 whole square is 9 and 16 whole square is 256. So add the value, what we get? 265 root. Now this all value put in this formation. AB mean root 5 plus root 212 and is equal to root 265. Okay, never add directly the term. Okay, both this thing is not equal. Okay, if sum is not equal, it means the all 3 point not on a collinear, not all on a collinear, not a collinear point. Okay, let's move on. Question number 4. Are the vertex of isosceles triangle? Isosceles triangle mean a type of triangle whose two sides are equal. So we make here a triangle. Okay, suppose this triangle coordinate is this coordinate is A 5 minus 2, coordinate B 6 4, and coordinate C is 7 minus 2. Now look at here, how we identify isosceles triangle whose two side length is equal. It means that type of triangle is isosceles triangle. So we first of all we find all side distance. So find the distance of AB. The distance of AB, we apply distance formula x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Okay, if you confuse, you write here A coordinate and B coordinate. A coordinate is 5 minus 2, B coordinate is 6 and 4. Now give the name. Okay, name is x1 y1, x2 y2. Now put the value. It's easy way. Okay, a lot of students confuse how we take x1. Some take like 5 minus 6 and 4 minus 2 like this. Okay, so x2 is 6 minus 5 square plus y2 is 4 minus 2 square. Now what we get? 6 minus 5 1 square plus 4 minus plus, so 4 plus 2 6 square. So what we get? 1 plus 6 square is 36 and we get 37, root 37 unit. We can say root 37 unit. First side length is root 37 unit. Now we find AC. Again apply distance formula. I directly apply. Okay, C coordinate minus A coordinate. 7 minus 5 square plus minus 2 minus 2 minus 2 whole square. So 7 minus 5 2 square plus minus 2 minus minus plus 2 square plus minus minus 2 minus 2 0. 0 square is what? 0. So what we get? 4 plus 0 is 4. Root 4 mean 2 unit. Distance always positive, not negative. Similarly, we get the value of AC is root 4 mean 2 unit. Now we find distance of BC side. So C minus B, 7 minus 6, x2 minus x1 plus y2 is minus 2 minus 4 minus 2 minus 4 square. 7 minus 6, what we get? 1 square plus minus minus 8 minus 6 square. 1 square is 1, 6 square is 36, 1 plus 36, 37, root 37. Here we get root 37. Now two sides are equal. We can say AB is equal to BC. Yes, it is isosceles triangle. It is isosceles triangle. Are you understand? If the examiner say about equilateral triangle mean all side equal. What's a mathematician favorite kind of food? The food is pizza. Okay, now we solve question number 5. Okay, I gave you some hint so you can solve it easily. First we read the question. Question reading is most important part of solution. If we not understand question properly, so how we give answer right? So first read question properly. In a classroom, 4 friends are seated at a point. Here point A, B, C, D given. Okay. A is shown in figure. Okay. Champa and Chameli walk into the class. And after observing for a few minutes, Champa asked Chameli, "Don't you think ABC is a square?" Now, this one is question. Don't you think ABC is a square? It means the 4 students who sit on point A, B, C, D, when the join A, B, B, C, C, D, D, A, then it's become square or what? Now Chameli disagree. So using distance formula, find which of them is correct. So first of all, we need coordinate of A, B, C, D. How we find coordinate? First coordinate represent x, second coordinate represent y. So y is a vertical line and x axis is a horizontal line. So A coordinate horizontal side 3 and y side 4. So the A coordinate is 3, 4. Similarly, B coordinate is what? B coordinate is 6, 7. 6, 7. C coordinate is 9, 4. 9, 4. And D coordinate is 6 and 1. 6 and 1. Now we find all three coordinates. Now our next target is find the distance from A to B and another one. Okay, A to B, B to C, and C to D, and from D to A. It's our target. Okay, so our target is find the value of AB, BC, CD and DA. If all value are equal, it means it is a square. So what is distance formula? Here about distance formula is what? Root x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Then find out the value of distance of AB, distance of BC, distance of DC, and distance of DA. Okay, everyone find out the value, and if all value are equal, you can say yes, it is a square. Champa is right. Okay, it's your HW. Do itself. Now same question like previous question. Name the type of quadrilateral. Okay, quadrilateral mean what? How many side of a quadrilateral? Four side of a quadrilateral. We don't know what kind of quadrilateral. So make it. Okay, suppose this type of any quadrilateral, we don't know about it. And we give here coordinate A, coordinate B, coordinate C, and coordinate D. So coordinate A vertex is -1 and -2. B coordinate vertex is 1 and 0. C coordinate vertex is -1 and 2. And D coordinate vertex is -3 and 0. How we identify what kind of quadrilateral? So we need to find the side distance. Use distance formula. What is distance formula? x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So find out the distance of AB, distance of BC, distance of CD, and distance of DA. Find the all side distance. If all side distance are equal, it means square. If opposite side are equal, it means rectangle. Okay. If all side are different, it means it is a quadrilateral. Okay. Now everyone look at here. Part number 3, also HW. Okay, if you try to solve itself, you face lot of problem, and by mistake we can learn math easily. Okay, mistake is the sign of learning math. Now question number 7. Find the point on x-axis which is equidistance. We don't know where is the point on x-axis, so first we make the graph. Okay, the white line is x-axis and red line represent y-axis. Represent 2 points. Where is 2 and -5? X is positive, y is negative. It means it's near about here, right? And -2 and 9 almost here. So our target is what? Our target is find a point on x-axis where both points cancel each other. But when you see its point on origin, no, it's not on origin. Okay, this kind of point, we don't know where is the point. Okay, maybe this line here, 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 anywhere, or maybe move this line also. You can see this line move like this. We don't know where is the exact point on x-axis, so we make a roughly diagram. Okay, first this point is 2 minus 5 and -2 and 9. How we find x-axis point? Find the point on x-axis which is equidistance. It means what? Equidistance. Equidistance term. Look at here, this name. Okay, in whole math, equidistance word used only in chapter number 7. Okay, so equidistance mean here point A and point B and one point on axis. Suppose here point, any point C. C point is an equal distance. AC and BC distance is equal. It mean, question meaning, the point on x-axis which is equidistance mean equal distance from point A and point B. So the given information is the distance of AC is equal to distance of BC. But we don't know about C coordinate. C coordinate is what? C coordinate is what? On x-axis, y coordinate always 0. So we don't know about x coordinate, so we take here x as it is, any variable. So our target is find the value of x. So put the value, distance formula, apply here distance formula. Distance formula is x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square is equal to same distance formula here also, x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Okay, now put the value. Here's lot of students confused how we take x1 y1. Look at here, the name is A and C, so write the coordinate of A and C. A coordinate is minus 2, 9 and C coordinate is x 0. Similarly here, B coordinate is 2 minus 5 and C coordinate is x 0. Give the name x1 y1 x2 y2. x1 y1 x2 y2. Simply here x1 y1 x2 y2. We put the value. x2 value is x, x1 value is minus 2. So x minus formula minus and minus 2, minus plus 2. I can write directly. You can follow the step. x2 is what? y2 is 0 minus 9 square is equal to root x2 is x minus 2 whole square plus y2 is 0 minus 5, it means plus 5 square. Okay, now both root cancel out with root, because if you change from one side and other side whole square cancel out with root, so that's why we cancel the root with root. Okay, the term is x plus 2 square and x minus 2 square, 0 plus 5 square. So apply here square formula. A plus B whole square formula is what? A square plus 2ab plus b square. Compare the term x plus 2. It means a value is x and b value is 2. So x square, replace a by x and b with 2 plus 2 square. X square, 2 into 2, 4x, 2 square is 4. Apply here. X square plus 4x plus 4. 0 minus 9 minus 9. Minus 9 square plus 81 is equal to, again if the minus here, if in this formula minus here, it means minus also here. All term are same, x and 2. So write it x square minus 4x and plus 4. 0 plus 5, 5. 5 square is 25. Now variable value one side and simple value other side. Here x square plus 4x. X square, change the x square side, minus x square, and change the minus 4 side, plus 4x is equal to what? 4 plus 25. Change the side, 4 positive, side change, minus 4. Minus plus 81, so we write here minus 81. Sign change when we change the side of any term. So x square minus x square 0, so we cancel the term. 4x and 4x positive, so we get 8x is equal to, look at here, minus 4 plus 4 0. 25 minus 81 we get 56, minus 56, negative term is greater. So x is equal to what? Minus 556 divided by 8. X value is minus 7. Okay, I hope you understand. Now we move on next part of the question. Next question, question number 8. Find the value of y for which the distance between point P and Q is 10 unit. Here distance already given. Distance of PQ is what? 10 unit. Okay. Now just apply the distance formula. Distance of PQ is what? First of all, write the formula. x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. P and Q give here x1, y1, x2, y2. So the distance is already given. Distance is what? 10 is equal to root x2 is what? 10 minus x1 is 2 square plus y2 is what? Y minus y1 is minus 3 square. Remove the root from right hand side, so left hand side take square. So 10 minus 2, 8 square plus y minus minus plus 3 square. If you want to open the square, you can open the square, but here only y is a single variable in square, so no need to open the square. 10 square is 100, 8 square is 64, change the side, minus 64 is equal to y plus 3 square. 100 minus 64 we get 36 is equal to y plus 3. Here whole square, change the square and opposite side take root. So automatically here two sign positive and negative, plus minus root 36. 36 is a square of 6, it means root 36 value is 6, y plus 3. Now one time take positive 6 and one time negative 6. 6 is equal to y plus 3, or minus 6 is equal to y plus 3. So y here, change the 3 side, 3 is positive, change the side negative. So y value is 3 is equal to y. Y value is 3. Sometimes student confuse why we don't some teacher directly write y is equal to 3, because if you change the side of y, its side negative, change the side of 3, minus 3. Now minus cancel out with minus, it means y is equal to 3. 3 is equal to y is equal to 3 we can write. Okay. Similarly here, minus 6, change the 3 side, minus 3 is equal to y. Both are negative, so add the term 9, negative 9 is equal to y. Y value is minus 9 and y value is 3. Two value. Coordinate value is negative or positive, but distance always in positive value. Let's move on next. Why did the triangle dislike having discussion with circle? Because they are pointless, and pointless discussion never end. Okay. Question number 9. This question you can solve itself. I give you just simple information. Q point is equidistant. This Q point is equidistance from 2 point. Suppose here point P and here point R, and 1.2 anywhere. Suppose that here is point Q, 0 and 1. So the distance of PQ is equal to distance of QR. It's given in question. Q is equidistance from P and R. It means both distance are equal. We can write the given information is distance of PQ is equal to the distance of QR. It's given condition. Okay, and then apply the formation and get the value of X. Then find the QR and PR. After that you can solve this question. Also solve like previous question, like this question. If two distances are equal, how we solve? Like this. Just follow each step as it is, like question number 7. Okay, it's your homework. Let's move on question number 10. With these same questions, similarly like previous question. Find the relationship between x and y such that the point x comma y, one point here, x and y, give it name. Suppose this P point. Equidistance from this point is equidistance from one point is 3 6. We write here 3 6 roughly diagram, and another point is -3 and 4. Okay, this point is equidistance from here to here. Okay, but the condition is equidistance mean both distance are equal. Give here any name, A and P, 2 point. Okay, so the given information is the distance of AP is equal to the distance of PB. What happened? The distance of PB. Okay, so write the distance formula. x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square is equal to, again write the formula, x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Okay, how we decide x1 y1? Simply by AP, p coordinate minus a coordinate. P coordinate is x minus 3, y minus 6. X minus 3 square plus y minus 6 square. Similarly here, PB. You can write here BP, okay? So it's easy for you. Coordinate is BP. P coordinate minus B coordinate. X minus minus 3, so x plus 3. X plus 3 square. You can put here minus 3 and then write another step, okay? And y minus 4. Y minus 4 square. So here root cancel out with root. Okay, so open the square. How we use here two formation use. A plus B whole square is equal to what? A square plus 2AB plus B square. And if here negative sign A minus B, it means A square minus 2AB plus B square. Okay, only one sign change. X minus 3 square is what? X square minus 2 into x into 3, it means 6x plus 3 square plus here now open x minus 6, y minus 6, y square, 6 to the 12 y, and plus 6 square is equal to x plus 3 square is what, x square plus 6x plus 3 square, y plus 4 mean y square minus 8y and plus 4 square. Now look at here, we can directly cancel out the term. Okay, how? If we change x square side, it's negative. If right and left hand side both term are equal and same sign, so we cancel out the term. X square positive, x square positive cancel. When you change the x square side, this left hand side negative, x square minus x square 0. Similarly, you can cancel out next term. Find the next term. Next term is y square positive, positive. Any other term? 3 square positive, and here also 3 square positive. 6 square, here is 4 square. Any other term? 6x positive, here negative, minus 12, so no. Now change the term sign, minus 6x, and change plus 6x side minus 6x. That's why we not cancel the 6x. Okay, because here 6x sign is positive and other side is negative. Minus 12y, change the minus 8y side is plus 8y, is equal to constant term. Here constant term is only 4 square. 4 square means 16, and here 6 square means 36 positive, so change the side, minus 36. Minus 6 minus 6 minus 12x plus 12 minus 8 y term, so the like term, so it will be add or subtract. So minus 12 plus 8, so subtract, the answer is minus 4y, is equal to 16 minus 36, what we get, minus 20. Now here x and y term are negative, so make it positive, so change the side. 0 is equal to 12, change the side, plus 12x minus 4y plus 4y, and minus 20 already in left hand side, right hand side. So it equation, our target, find the relation. This linear equation in two variable is the relationship between x and y. Okay, in math you can reduce this equation, all constant value divide by 4. So divide by 4, divide by 4. When you divide 0 divide by 4, 0, left and right side both side. 12 divided by 4, 3x. 4 divided by 4, 1y. 20 divided by 4, 5. Answer. Okay, I hope everyone understand. Now we start exercise 7.2, section formula. Section formula mean 2 point A and B are given and our target to find the value of P. So what is section formula? Look at here. If 2 point A and B, the coordinate is x1, y1, B coordinate is x2, y2, how we find out P coordinate? So the formula is this one, okay? P coordinate. Look at here. I give this ratio, m and m2 are 2 ratio, okay? So I give here m and this ratio name is n. So easy for me. M into x2 and I give here n. I write here P coordinate is equal to, it is a section formula, okay? This bracket is important. M into, how I make the formula? M multiply with both coordinate, m into x2 and m into y2. Next, n coordinate multiply with a coordinate, plus sign here, n into x1 and plus n into y1, and divide by sum of the ratio m plus n and m plus n. M plus n, here the ratio m plus 1, m and n are the ratio. Okay, I hope everyone understand this formation. We can say section formula. Section formula. Okay, one special case, if the ratio is 1 1, ratio is 1 1, it means m and n value, m and n value, m and n value is 1 1. So 1 1 we directly make the formula. Okay, x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. We can say also midpoint formula. Midpoint formula. Okay, always remember, if p is a midpoint, if p is a midpoint, it means the ratio is 1 1. Then the formula applied directly, x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Okay, now we start question number 1. Find the coordinate of the point which divide the join of 2 point. Okay, let's we make a line, you can understand easily. Suppose it is a line where 2 point 1 and point A and point B. The given point A is what? Minus 1 and 7. Second point is 4 and minus 3. So look at here, 2 point. So give here x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, second, find the coordinate of point which divide the join AB line segment in the ratio 2:3. 2:3. Suppose that here a point, anywhere a point, suppose here a point, we give point P, who divide AB line segment into 2:3. So it means 2 is what? M and 3 is what? N. Again write the section formula. What is section formula? Section formula mean mid point on a line segment coordinate. P coordinate is what? M into x2 plus n into x1 divided by m plus n. M into y2 plus n into y1 divided by m plus n. Okay, now just put the value. M is what? 2. X2 is what? 4 plus n is what? 3 and x1 is minus 1 divided by m plus n, 2 plus 3. Some students don't write this comma in both bracket. No, always write the comma in bracket. It's necessary because we find the coordinate always in this form. Okay, m is 2 and y2 is minus 3 plus n is 3 and y1 is 7 divided by m plus n. M is 2 plus n is 3. We just put the value. Okay, now solve it. 4 2s are 8, 3 into 1, 3 plus into minus, minus 2 plus 3, 5, comma 3 into 2, 6, negative into positive, negative, plus 3 7s are 21 divided by 5. Solve it. 8 minus 3, 5 divided by 5. Minus 6 plus 21. If one term is negative, one is positive, It means we always subtract the term. 21 minus 6, what we get? 15. Which term is greater? 21. 21 sign is positive, so the positive sign. Divide by 5. 5 divided by 5, we get 1. 15 divided by 5, we get 3. So the P coordinate is what? 1, 3. Answer. Solve. Okay, similarly, we can solve question number 2. Question number 2 is find the coordinate of a point of trisection of the line. What it mean, trisection? It mean how find the coordinate of the point of trisection of the line segment joining 4 and 1. One line segment. Okay, first we make the line segment. One line segment is suppose A and B are the point on line. First point coordinate is 4 minus 1. Second point coordinate is minus 2 and minus 3. Okay, trisection mean 3 section of the line. How we make the 3 section of the line? Equal section. So we cut the line in by 2. Okay. This point. Now 2 point here, point number P, and one point is P, second point is Q. 2 point. Trisection mean equal 3 part. We divide this line into equal 3 part. Okay, it's one part, and one part. All distance or length is equal. So tell me first of all, if we forget about point Q, suppose our target is find the value of P coordinate. How we find the ratio for P coordinate? How many part in AP? Only one part. And other side, how many equal part? 1 and 2. So the for P, the ratio is 1 and 2. It's become like previous question. Okay. Now give the name x1, y1, x2, y2. So we write here ratio m and n. So our target is find the coordinate for P. So we apply section formula. What is section formula? M x1 plus x2 and n x1 divide by m plus n. Here m into y2 plus n into y1 divide by m plus n. Now just put the value. Okay, m value is 1 and x2 value is minus 2 plus n value is 2, x1 value is 4. Divide by 1 plus 2. And here m value is 1, y2 value is minus 3 plus n value is 2, y1 value is minus 1. Divide by 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2, m plus n. Close the bracket. Look at here, 1 into minus 2, minus 2. 4 2s are 8. 1 plus 2, 3. 1 into minus 3, minus 3. 2 into minus 1, minus 2. Divide by 3. Minus 2 plus 8, 6. 8 minus 2 by 3. Minus 2 minus 3, minus 5 by 3. 6 by 3 mean 2 and minus 5 by 3. P coordinate is 2, minus 5 by 3. Similarly, we can find coordinate for Q. Okay. Not there. 2 1. Okay. we find p coordinate, similarly we find q coordinate. So we remove it. For q coordinate we change all the value, right? Here, okay, now our target to find the q coordinate. For q coordinate, ratio is how many part? 2 part, and other side only 1 part. The ratio become 2 ratio 1. The m value is 2, n value is 1. Just put the value here. M value is 2, x2 value is minus 2, plus n value is 1, x1 value is 4. Divide by 2 plus 1, comma, m value is 2, y2 value is minus 3, plus n value is 1, y1 value is minus 1. Divide by 2 plus 1. Now solve it. Q coordinate. Minus 2 into 2, 2 into 2, 4, minus into plus, minus 4 1 ja 4, divide by 3. 2 into 3 6, minus into plus, minus, minus into plus, minus, 1 into 1 1, 2 plus 1 3, minus 4 plus 4 0, 0 divided by 3 0, minus 6 minus 1 minus 7, divided by 3. Negative term always add sign negative. So we find p and q coordinate. P coordinate is 2 minus 5 by 3, q coordinate is 0 minus 7 by 3. Its answer. Solve. If we need to find if it's divided in 4 section, then how many point between them? 4 point. Now question number 3. To conduct sports day activity in your rectangular shaped school ground ABCD. Okay, ABCD ground is given. Line have been drawn with chalk powder at the distance of 1 meter each. Okay, so this line distance is 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 1 1, like this. Okay, 100 floor board have been placed at the distance of 1 meter from each other along AD. Okay, how many ports? 100. It means the total distance is 100. Which one distance? Look at here. From A, suppose last 100 port on D, AD distance is 100. 100 meter. Okay, because each port, flow port on 1 meter distance. So here, look at here first. 100 ports placed in this 1 meter each, other along 80. Show that in figure. Okay. Niharika run 1/4 distance 80 on second line. In second line, Niharika run 1/4 distance of AD. AD total distance is 100 meter. Then Niharika distance is what? Niharika distance is 1/4 of total is 100. 1/4 of 100 is 4, cancel out the 100 at 25. It means how meter? 25 meter. Suppose this distance, it's your 25. Okay, similarly next line, Preeti 1/5 of the distance of 80. Preet, not Preeti, Preet distance. Preet distance is 1/5 of AD. AD is 100. 100 divided by 5, 20. It means this girl distance, suppose this one is 20. Okay. What is the distance between both the flag? First question is distance between both the flag. So look it here and copy. So first question, what is the distance? Hmm, okay. Now first target is what is the distance between both flag? One flag here and one flag here. How we find the coordinate? Okay, first Niharika coordinate is what? X coordinate is 2 and Y coordinate is 25. And Preet coordinate is what? Preet coordinate is X coordinate is 8 and Y coordinate is 20. Okay, now our first target, find the distance between them. The distance between them. Suppose here Niharika to Preet. Our target is this one, this line, total distance. Suppose we give Niharika as a point A and Preet point P. Our target is find the distance of A, B. So use distance formula. What is distance formula? Distance formula is root x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. B coordinate minus A coordinate. So B coordinate is 8 minus 2 square plus 20 minus 25 square. 8 minus 2 means 6 square. 20 minus 25 mean minus 5 square. Root 6 square is 36 plus 5 square is 25. Root what we get? 5 and 6 11 and 3 and 2 5 and 1 carry 61. The distance between them is root 61 unit or meter. We can say meter. Okay, I hope are you understand? So let's move on next part of the question. Second part is, if Rashmi has to post a blue flag exactly halfway between the line segment. Exactly halfway mean midpoint. Exactly halfway mean midpoint. We make again line. Both coordinate A and B. B coordinate is 820 and A coordinate is 225. And where is the midpoint? Half. Exactly half. We don't know 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, 5 line, 6 line. It mean what? Exactly half on here. Yes or no? On line number 5. How we find the half? Half mean the ratio of this point. Suppose this point is P. Ratio for this point is 1:1. So it mean it become midpoint. P is a midpoint. For midpoint formula is what? If the ratio is 1:1, then it become midpoint. Midpoint formula is x2 plus x1. And if you want to write x1 plus x2, you can also write it. y2 plus y1 by 2. Now put the value. X2 value is 8 plus 2 divide by 2. Y2 value is 20 plus 25. 20 plus 25 by 2. Now 8 plus 2 is what? 10. 10 divided by 2, 5. This line number 5 we already know. And 20 plus 25, 45. 45 divided by 2, 22.5. So exact point is what? 5 and 22.5. Where should she post her flag? On the 5 and 22.5. Okay, here is the midpoint. So now we move on question number 4. Find the ratio in which the line segment join is divided by. Now our target is finding the ratio. Okay, look at here. Read this question again. We make a line and give here point, 1 point and 2 point. Look at here. Line segment join the point, these 2 point. A point is -3 and 10. Second point is 6 and -8. 1 point on it is divided by, this line segment divided by 1 point is -1 and 6. Our target is m ratio n. We need to find the value of m ratio n. So we use section formula. Section formula mean what? Give here p point. P coordinate is equal to what? mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Put the value. P coordinate is what? P coordinate is -6, -1 and 6 is equal to m. We don't know about m. x2 right here, x1, y1, x2, y2, x2 is 6 plus n, we don't know, so write n. X1 value is -3 divide by m plus n. M value is m, y2 value is -8 plus n value is n, y1 value is 10 divide by m plus n. -1, 6 is equal to 6 into m, 6m, minus into plus -3n, right? Divide by m plus n. -8m plus 10n divide by m plus n. Two coordinate equals, suppose x and y coordinate is equal to a and b coordinate. It means what? X is equal to a and y is equal to b. So the coordinate equal, na? X coordinate equal to a and y coordinate equal to b if two coordinate equal. If here write another coordinate 2 and 3, it means what? X and a both coordinate are 2 and y and b both coordinate are 3. That's why all are equal. Simply here we take x coordinate. Here x coordinate is -1 is equal to, here x coordinate is 6m minus 3n divided by m plus n. M plus n in denominator, change the side. -1 into m plus n is equal to 6m minus 3n. -1 multiply with 6, -6m, -1 multiply with n, -1n is equal to 6m minus 3n. Okay, now one side m value and one side n value. So -6m already in left hand side, change 6m side. -6m is equal to -3n and plus 1n. Here we make some mistake. Yes, we make mistake. Here -1. Look at here, the value is -1 into m plus n. So minus m and -1n. So -1. What we get? -7m is equal to -2n. M here, change the n side in divide, is equal to minus 2, change the minus 7 side in denominator, negative cancel out with negative. M divided by n is 2 7. It means the ratio m value is 2 and n value is 7. The ratio is 2:7. Okay, if you want to take 6 is equal to this one, you can take also. I hope everyone understand. Now move on. Question number 5. Find the ratio in which the line segment. So line segment given. So first of all we make the line segment. Okay. A is 1 minus 5. B is minus 4 and 5. Now read another. Is divided by x-axis. This line divided by x-axis. It means x-axis coordinate is what? Where y coordinate 0. So it means any coordinate here, any point cancel out by here. The coordinate is x comma 0 because the coordinate is on x-axis. Find the coordinate of the point of division. Find the coordinate of the point of division. First, here two questions. First we find the ratio, then we find the point coordinate x. So simply like previous question, we find the ratio. Here x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, give here c coordinate. C coordinate is equal to section formula m x2 plus n x1 divided by m plus n my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. We don't know about m and n. C coordinate is x0 is equal to, I directly solve here, m ratio n. Now m multiply with x2. x2 value is minus 4. Minus 4 into m, minus 4m. And n multiply with x1. n into 1 plus 1n. Divide by m plus n. You can put the value, okay, and make a one step extra here. m into y1. m into y1, y2. y2 is 5. 5 into m into 5m. And n into minus 5m. So minus 5n. 5 only. Divided by m plus n. Now if we take x is equal to this one, we don't know about x, so 0 is equal to what? We take second coordinate here. 0 is equal to 5m minus 5n divided by m plus n. Denominator value is m plus n. Change the side. 0 multiply with m plus n and is equal to 5m minus 5n. So how we solve this equation? 0 into any number we get 0 is equal to 5m minus 5n n here. So change the minus 5n side or minus 5m. 0 minus 5m minus 5m is equal to minus 5n. So m divided by n is equal to what? Minus 5 divided by minus 5. 1 by 1. So the ratio is what? Ratio is ratio only 1:1. 1:1. Now next target is find the value of x. So x is equal to what? Minus 4m plus 1n divide by m plus n. Now just put the value of ratio. Minus 4 into 1 plus 1 into 1 divide by 1 plus 1 minus 4 plus 1 divided by 2. The answer is minus 3 by 2. Okay, I hope you understand. If I make some mistake, correct me. Okay. Okay, now we start question number 6. If 1, 2, 3, 4 coordinate are the vertex of parallelogram, taken in order. Find x and y. First we make the parallelogram. What type of parallelogram? Okay, look at here. This one is a parallelogram. Okay, so these vertex in a order. So we write A B C, A B C and D. A vertex is 1 2, B vertex is 4 and y, C vertex is x comma 6 and D vertex is 3 5. Okay, find the xy value. And in parallelogram property is the diagonal of parallelogram bisect each other. The diagonal of parallelogram bisect each other. The diagonal of parallelogram bisect each other. Simply we can make both diagonal. Okay, now here the diagonal intersecting point we give O, and look at here O point. If O point is a intersecting point of diagonal, and the property is diagonal bisect each other. Bisect mean a midpoint. They bisect each other at midpoint of the diagonal. Midpoint, it means midpoint of AC is equal to midpoint of BD. Okay, it means midpoint of AC is equal to midpoint of BD. Okay, second thing you can write here O coordinate is equal to O coordinate. We can find O coordinate by two things, AC line and BD line. Okay, so but if you apply midpoint formula, it's so easy. Midpoint formula is what? Midpoint formula mean the ratio is 1 1, so the formula become x2 plus x1 divided by 2, y2 plus y1 divided by 2 is equal to same formula x2 plus x1 divided by 2 and y2 plus y1 divided by 2. Now we put the value here. AC coordinate, AC line, first coordinate x1 and x2 is what? 1 and x. So we write here x plus 1 divided by 2. Second coordinate 2 plus 6, 2 plus 6 and divide by 2 is equal to x2 x1. The line is BT. So x coordinate is 4 and 3. So write here 4 plus 3 divide by 2. Next coordinate is y plus 5. Y plus 5 divide by 2. Okay. Now if two coordinates, suppose A, B coordinate equal to 2 3, it means what? First coordinate equal to first coordinate, A is equal to 2 and B equal to 3. So same thing here, x plus 1, if two coordinates are equal, it means x and y value are equal. First coordinate equal to first, 4 plus 3 7 by 2. Now change the two side, 2 in denominator. When you change the side, 2 multiply with 7 by 2 and 2 cancel out with 2. Okay, 2 cancel out with 2. Simply here 2 cancel out with 2. So the value is x is equal to 7. 1 here positive, change the side, minus 1, we get value 6. Similarly 2 plus 6 is 8 divided by 2 is equal to y plus 5 divided by 2. 2, change the side and cancel out 2, so we can cancel here also. Okay, 2 cancel out with 2, so the value is y is equal to 8. Change the plus 5 side, plus 5, when you change the side, minus 5, the value of y is 3. So x value is 6 and y value is 3. Solve. Our target is find the value of x and y, so we find the value of x and y. Okay, I hope everyone understand. Now move on, question number 7. So easy question, you can solve this question easily. Read the question, how we make the diagram for it. Find the coordinate of a. Our target is a point. AB is a diameter of circle. It means here we identify one circle and whose diameter is AB. So first of all we make the circle. Okay, with center point, and diameter property is what? Diameter, a longest chord through center, right? A longest chord through center point, so we can say diameter. So the diameter is AB. Okay, now here whose center point gives C name, center coordinate is 2 minus 3, and B coordinate given is 1 and 4, and A coordinate mean our target is A coordinate. We don't know about A coordinate, so we give here X and Y. So it's C is center point is at equal distance from A and B, right? It means the ratio is 1:1. We can apply here section formula. Section formula mean coordinate of C is equal to what? mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. But one thing here, the if ratio is 1:1, it means C is a midpoint. C is a midpoint, so we can apply directly midpoint formula. Midpoint formula is C is midpoint is equal to what? x2 plus x1 divided by 2 and y2 plus y1 divided by 2. C coordinate are given 2 minus 3, x1 x2 give here x1 y1 x2 y2. So x2 is 1, x1 is x, so we can write here 1 plus x divided by 2. Y2 is 4 and y1 is y. 4 plus y divided by 2. If two coordinate are equal, it means first coordinate equal to first coordinate. 1 plus x divided by 2, change the denominator, do side, so it's multiply with 2 is equal to 1 plus x. 2 into 2, 4, change one side, minus 1 is equal to only x. 4 minus 1, 3, value of x is 3. Now similarly we solve. Minus 3 is equal to 4 plus y divided by 2. 2 here denominator, change the side, 2 3 is a minus 6 is equal to 4 plus y. Change 4 side, minus 6 already, 4 here positive, change the side, minus 4. If two term are negative, so add the term 6 and 4, 10, sign negative. Y value is minus 10. So the coordinate of A is what? Coordinate of A is 3 minus 10. 3 minus 10. Solve. Let's move on next question. Question number 8. If a b are a and b are given respectively, find the coordinate of p such that, first of all we make the line. Okay, point a and point b, we give the name. Point a coordinate is -2 -2 and b coordinate is 2 -4. Find the coordinate of p such that AP is equal to 3 by 7 AB and P lie on line segment AB. So anywhere P, we don't know where, we take here is P point. So if we our target to find the coordinate of P, then we need ratio. So this information AP is equal to 3 by 7 AB. This give us ratio. Look at here, AP, change AB side, so it's come in denominator. AP is equal to 3 divided by 7. So it's a ratio, AP and AB ratio. AP value is 3 unit and whole AB is what, 7 unit. If AP is 3 unit, then PB is 4 unit. So we get ratio 3 ratio 4. Now x1 y1 x2 y2 m and n. So P coordinate, apply the formula m x2 plus n x1 divide by m plus n. Here m y2 plus n y1 divide by m plus n. M value is 3, n value is 4, x2 value is 2, x1 value is -2, y2 value is -4 and y1 value is -2. So put the value and solve this question itself. After that you can solve itself, and this is your homework. Okay, let's move on. Question number 9. Find the coordinate of a point which divide the line segment joining A and B. So here line segment is AB. AB line segment, one coordinate, one point is A. A coordinate is -2, 2. Okay, and B coordinate is 2, 8. Okay, now line segment, find coordinate of the point which divide the line segment into 4 equal part. If we divide this line into 4 equal part, so how many cut we have this line? 1, 2 and 3. Now how many part? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4 equal part. Give here the name P, Q and R. Okay, first of all we find the coordinate of P. So we use section formula. Section formula is mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. My2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Okay, right here x1 y1 x2 y2, but main thing is we get the value of x1 y1 x2 y2. Target is ratio. For P point, what is the ratio? If all are equal part, then count the part. How many part here? 1 part, and this side 1 2 3 part. So m value is 1 and n value is 3. We put the value in formula. M is 1, x2 is 2 plus n value is 3 and x1 value is -2 divide by 1 plus 3. M value is 1, y2 value is 8 plus n value is 3 and y1 value is 2. Divide by 1 plus 3 is equal to 1 into 2, 2, 2 3s are 6, sign negative, divide by 4, 8, 3 2s are 6, divide by 1 plus 3, 4. What we get here, minus 4 divide by 4, and 8 and 6 14 divide by 4. Both number cancel out at what? 4 divided by 4, 1. 4, 2 2s are 4 and 2 7s are 14. So the coordinate is minus 1, 7 by 2. Coordinate of P. Similarly, we can find Q coordinate and similarly we can find R coordinate. For Q coordinate, which value you take? How many part? 2 part here and 2 part here. It means Q is midpoint. 2 ratio 2 mean 1 ratio 1. For R point, how many part this side? 3. And this side 1. So take ratio 3 ratio 1 for R. For Q 1 ratio 1. Same thing. Same x1 value, x2 value, y1 value, y2 value same. Okay, put the value in section formula and get the answer of Q and R coordinate. Now question number 10. Find the area of rhombus. First of all, we make the rhombus. Okay, find the area of rhombus. Rhombus identification is what? All sides are equal. All sides are equal. If its vertex is given, suppose vertex A, B, C and D. So the vertex is what? A vertex is 3, 0, B vertex is 4, 5, C vertex is minus 1, 4 and D vertex is minus 2, minus 1. Find the area of rhombus if the vertex is given. Taken in order. Area of rhombus formula is 1 by 2 product of its diagonals. Product of its diagonal length. Okay. So we use distance formula here. Distance formula is what? Root x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Okay. Now first diagonal is what? AC. AC distance is what? Just apply the value. Minus 1 minus 3. Minus 1 minus 3. Okay. And 4 minus 0. Plus 4 minus 0. Y2. Give here x1, x2, y1, y2 name. And put the value. Now minus term will be 8 minus 4 square plus 4 minus 0, 4 square. So what we get? 16 plus 16. The answer is root 32. And root 32 is 16 into 2. It means 4 root 2. Similarly, find second diagonal length. Second diagonal is what? BD. So BD, B is x1, y1, x2, y2, minus 2, minus 4, minus 2, minus 4 square, plus minus 1, minus 5 square. Now what we get? Minus 2, minus 4 is minus 6 square, plus minus 6 square. So minus 6 square is 2 times, so 6 come outside and root 2. Okay, the value of the distance of BT is 6 root 2. Now our main target is area of rhombus. Area of rhombus. RHOMBUS is what? 1 by 2. Diagonal 1 is AC, diagonal 2 is BD. So 1 by 2 AC diagonal is 4 root 2 and BD diagonal length is 6 root 2 unit. So 2 cancel out 4, 8, 2. 2, look at here, root 2 multiply with root 2, we get 2 and into 6. The answer is 2 2 is 4, 4 6 is 24 square unit. And solve. Thank you. Now summary of the chapter. We study about distance between P and Q. The formula is root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 square. Distance of point P from the origin. Origin coordinate is 0 0. That's why x square plus y square root. Section formula is what? mx2. I write here n, not m2. Okay. And midpoint formula is so simple, x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. How we derive midpoint formula? From section formula. The ratio is 1 1. When we put the ratio value, we get this value, x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. I hope everyone enjoy this lecture. Thank you. And if I make mathematics easy for you, then one like, one subscribe and share. Thank you so much. Bye. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट क्लास में.